Arthur Treacher's. This once proud fast food chain, which specializes in British-style fish and chips, is now down to a few locations. There might be 2 left. I don't know for sure. For a long time, the location here in Cuyahoga Falls, Ohio, has been known as the last one. So I'm here today to eat fish and chips, and basically the entire menu at Arthur Treacher's. I need to indulge in this rare opportunity before it's gone. Come along on today's episode. Okay, I'm in Cuyahoga Falls, Ohio. I'm not in the Washington, D.C. area today, and I'm in a park right next to a highway, so there is some traffic noise going by, but that doesn't matter because I'm having Arthur Treacher's fish and chips for the first time in about 40 years, maybe even more. I've lost track. Arthur Treacher's is a long-time fish and chips purveyor, a fish and chips fast food restaurant that saw its heyday back in the 1970s and now has all but vanished. The location that I went to today in Cuyahoga Falls has long been regarded as the last Arthur Treacher's fish and chips franchise. At its peak during the 1970s, during its heyday, I think it had over 800 locations. But apparently one reopened recently in Cleveland, or just outside of Cleveland, Ohio. There is a second one now, so this isn't literally the last one, but it's one of the last 2, I think, as of this date, as I'm filming now. Here it is. Oh my Lord, I have not seen these beautiful fish fillets in so long. I'm gonna just dive in. I'm not gonna put anything on it for my first bite. Oh my God. That's a tasty, nostalgic bite. Oh my Lord. It's soft and crispy at the same time. It's tender, it's flaky. Wow. Oh wow. Those kind of crackly crevices on the surface are offering up a lot of crunch. Wow. Oh my God. Okay, for my next bite, I'm going to get some tartar sauce on it. Okay. Oh. I mean, that's what you do with fried fish. You put tartar sauce on it. And it does add a little bit of lubrication. It livens it up a little bit, but if you're a fried fish purist, you can enjoy fried fish fillets like this without any condiments. Oh man, this is really bringing back some nostalgia, some nostalgic memories for me, some childhood memories. I used to get these every so often. It was kind of like a rare treat for me to get Arthur Treacher's. I didn't go there as often as other places. For example, Burger King. I used to go there, I think, more frequently. But this was something I really enjoyed. And, even back in the 70s, Arthur Treacher's locations were few and far between. It wasn't, they weren't everywhere. So this was not the easiest thing to get for me as a child. I think this is cod. And in fact, at one point, Arthur Treacher's changed their recipe and went with pollock. And that was a disastrous move because it changed the taste and the flavor of the fish. And people kind of rebelled against that. And I think that contributed to the downfall of the brand and of the fast food establishment that was Arthur Treacher's. I may be wrong about the cod, but I think that's what it is. Did they change it again? I don't know. I haven't had this in so long. I'm thinking 1981, 82 or something like that. The last time I had this. Oh man, this is so good. Okay, let me move on to the other things. They also have fried chicken fillets. I guess these are fried chicken tenders of some sort. Oh. Now, I had these in the past as well, but I remember them not being kind of long and slender like this. They were roughly shaped like the fish, if I remember correctly. This is moist and tender chicken. This is really good. It's the same crispy, craggly batter that they use on the fish, I think. This is good plain, just as it is, but when you eat chicken tenders, you often and invariably dip them in something like honey mustard or something like that. And I'm looking around to find something to dip them in, and there really isn't, because they don't specialize in chicken, so they don't have the usual dipping sauces that would go with chicken. So I'll just have to make do with eating these as is. There is one piece of chicken that is more oval. It's not long and slender. Of course, it tastes just like the other one. I would say that this is kind of a hidden menu item. I mean, you don't think of delicious chicken nuggets or chicken tenders when you think of Arthur Treacher's fish and chips, but this is legitimately good and impeccably executed. Wow. Okay, the place is called Fish and Chips, Arthur Treacher's Fish and Chips, and so here are the chips, or in other words, French fries. The British term for French fries is chips. Wow. Wow. Wow, I got a generous amount of these chips. And they're good. Very potato-y and slightly crisp on the outside. Wow. I'm trying to recall what my childhood memory of the chips were, and I think these match my memory of them. I remember them being kind of long and thick like this. They're not quite like potato wedges, but they are bigger than your normal French fry. Okay, I also ordered shrimp because I wanted to basically try everything they have. And so, here it is, the fried shrimp. Oh. Wow. That's not what I was expecting. Wow. Mmm. It doesn't, yeah, it doesn't have, or it doesn't consist of whole shrimp. I was expecting whole shrimp. It's actually some sort of shrimp paste. It reminds me of like the Chinese, Cantonese shrimp paste that they use for various preparations. And that's what this is. Let me try one with the cocktail sauce. Oh, here it is. Mmm. Mmm. Yeah, I would say the cocktail sauce improves the experience. It does really need a little bit of zip and a little bit of assistance. The shrimp paste itself is kind of mushy and soft, so it doesn't have the same textural characteristic as straight up shrimp would have. I don't recall eating the fried shrimp as a child when I went to Arthur Treacher's. I don't even know if they had fried shrimp back in the day. I'm sure they did. Maybe I just didn't order that. Or my mom didn't get it for me, maybe. But I would say it's good. It's like shrimp paste, kind of reminding me of the kind that they use in Chinese cuisine. So it's a very familiar shrimp paste for me, at least, because I eat a lot of Chinese food and Cantonese food. And so, yeah, oh, there's clams too. Let me try the clams. The accompanying cocktail sauce goes with the clams as well, but let me just try them straight up. Oh, yeah. Mmm. 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 Oh, that's good. I haven't had clam strips in a long time. And they're crispy, ultra crispy. And they're kind of, chewy on the inside like clams are apt to be. There's a kind of rubberiness about them, which is characteristic of clams. Oh, let me dip one into the cocktail sauce. Oh, yeah, clams taste good with cocktail sauce. These clam strips are really good, but I don't see Arthur Treacher's really doing anything out of the ordinary. I mean, these are very conventionally prepared, I would say. It's not the same batter as the fish and the chicken. That would make it distinctively Arthur Treacher's. But what I'm experiencing are good clam strips, but they are sort of typical of what you would expect of fried clam strips of this kind. I guess the last thing to try are the hush puppies, and this is probably the signature side item besides the chips, the fries. Oh my god. Oh my god, those are ridiculously crispy. That was the crispiest hush puppy I think I've ever had in my life. I don't recall what they were like. Again, I'm harkening back to the past constantly. I don't remember what they were like when I had them when I was a kid. But I typically do get hush puppies, with fried fish. And if you've seen some of my fried fish episodes, I invariably get hush puppies because they are always paired with fried fish at these fried fish shops. Wow. These hush puppies are made out of cornmeal batter, if you're not familiar with them. And usually they have a little bit of give to them and are pliable and kind of soft. These are just relentlessly, hit in your face, crispy. Wow. I need to backtrack just a little bit because when I had the fries earlier, I forgot about the salt and the malt vinegar. And salt and vinegar is always paired with the chips when you eat them in England, in the UK, where fish and chips originated. Yeah, I salted the fries and let me dip them in the malt vinegar. Yeah. Obviously, the salt gives it a saltiness, but the malt vinegar is, sour, and there's maybe a distant hint of sweetness from the malt. I don't know exactly how malt vinegar is made, but and I typically don't eat French fries with vinegar. That isn't a familiar combination to me. But let me try this again. Wow. I can see where the pairing originated because you have the sourness of the vinegar kind of, playing off the saltiness of the fries and of the salt. But for someone like me who is much more accustomed to eating fries with ketchup, and in fact, I grew up eating fries with ketchup and not with vinegar, so I do prefer it with ketchup, and there is a sourness to the ketchup, but it's a different kind of sourness. This is just straight up vinegar. Well, that ends this episode. I'm signing off now from Cuyahoga Falls, Ohio. Thank you so much for watching. I had a great time reminiscing about Arthur Treacher's, my experiences as a child eating there, and I greatly enjoyed the food today. So please give this video a thumbs up if you liked my video, and please consider subscribing to my channel. I'll catch you on my next food adventure. Take care. Bye-bye.